we have.
The sun is bright.
S-U-N, yes. Unobstructed.
By the way, is the sun hot or is it sunny?
Is the sun hot?
Yeah, or is it sunny?
It's both of those. It can be more than one thing, Ansel.
The sun is not hot. It's sunny.
Anyway. You're trying, honey. It's okay.
I'm trying,
You're
man.
trying. You're trying. What else is going on in our lovely town? Catalogs are out. Time to register for the adult school summer camp.
Water main work in Maplewood Village to end soon.
So did this affect Maplewood Village?
Affect all of Maplewood.
I mean, I had water, so I didn't know. I mean,
you have to boil water. You boil the water.
It's not like I ever drink the water without filtering it or boiling it for the most part.
Yeah, I drink the water without boiling it.
I don't like the way the water tastes.
I think, to me, it tastes better than the tap water. I mean, it tastes better than the other type of water.
What other type of water?
The water that you get from the store.
You think so?
Time check. The time is approximately 9 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Chapelle Alexander Computer Consultants. We are to implement cost-effective solutions to fulfill your business need. Chapelle Alexander for all your computer needs. You can call them at 973-763-2011. That's 973-763-2011. When we come back, more local news and some national news. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to SoMore.org to participate in the discussion.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
For community news, sports, and opinions, call us at 973-327-3626 or log on to SoMore.org. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Do you want to advertise on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience? You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you.
We are back with you. It's Individual Day and Someone Margin, the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. So, Marjorie.
Yes.
You want to talk about
All right, let me talk. Read this
Ben?
article. Yeah, on Dr. Ben. I'm sorry I'm late with this. Somebody just called me and asked me was I going to the memorial service, and I don't know. I've been kind of clueless for the past 7 days. Dr. Ben, one of our last people scholars of Harlem, joins the ancestors. This article was found in The Root on the 20th, written by Todd Stephen Burrows. Yosef Ben Yochanan was one, or Dr. Ben, was one of the last Harlem activist intellectuals of the 20th century. Those fiery, independent scholars who taught classical African history and shaped it into a sword against white supremacy died Thursday after a long illness. He was 96. The man known as Dr. Ben joined his ancestors the morning of the first day of the annual meeting of the organization he helped found, the Association for the Study of Classical African Civilization. ASCAC, meeting in Seattle this year, describes itself as a group with a mission to create a body of knowledge that continuously contributes to the rescue, reconstruction, and restoration of African history and culture. Our people are now safeguarded in the afterlife by Dr. Ben, Dr. John Hendrick Clark, and Sheikh Diop, Minister Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Marcus Garvey, and many more of our greats, announced Leonard Jeffries in a quickly circulated announcement email. Though painful, this is a victory that we had him for 97 plus years, continued Jeffries, retired professor of Africana Studies at City College of New York and one of Dr. Ben's unofficial aides. Dr. Ben became a fabled Harlem luminary over decades as one of the founding scholars and lecturers in what is now known as Africana Studies. He educated more than 2 generations of activists while influencing classical African, Judeo-Christian historiographies and Pan-Africanist thought. He explained how the stories and teachings of Judaism, Christianity, for example, came from ancient Egyptian religious systems that existed thousands of years before the birth of Jesus. He sponsored tours to the center of the ancient world, Egypt, the Sudan, and Ethiopia, for at least 3 decades. He brought thousands of African Americans to Egypt, especially teaching about now Arab nations' past ways that reversed the established Western civilization argument that the land of the pharaohs was a separate white sphere than the rest of the African continent. And it was that specific teaching that ancient Egyptians, proud members of the most advanced civilization in the ancient world, as well as the original Jews, were dark-skinned Africans that made him so distinctive and beloved in the black radical circles and controversial white communities. Dr. Ben was born in 1918 in Ethiopia. He moved to the United States in 1940 after going to school in St. Croix, Virgin Islands, and universities in Puerto Rico and Havana. Originally studying engineering, he received his Ph.D. in cultural anthropology from the University of Havana. He taught at City and Malcolm King Harlem College Extension from the 50s through the 70s, and in 76, at the end of birthing period for Africana Studies, as a formal academic discipline in American universities. He was given an adjunct appointment in the Africana Studies Department at Cornell University, where he taught for several years. Dr. Ben's 49 books, pamphlets, and academic papers reflect his decades of teaching, research, and activism around New York and the world. His most popular books include African Origins of Major Western Religions, Black Man in the Nile and His Family, and We, the Black Jews, Witness to the White Jewish Race Myth, Volumes 1 and 2. The reverence that black activists and others shared for Dr. Ben was not held by other more mainstream Africana studies and Western civilization scholars who characterized his teachings as racially polemical, overly simplistic, and inaccurate. White scholars of classical European history who attempted to debunk Afrocentric studies called him out by his name. He debated Jewish activists about the racial history of Egypt and subsequent racial politics of the Middle East. Dr. Ben remained a strong race man his entire life, unlike many black scholars who donate their papers to places like the Schomburg Center in New York or the Moreland Spingarn Research Center at Howard. In 2002, Dr. Ben donated his personal library an estimated 35,000 books, ancient scrolls, and manuscripts to the Nation of Islam. And I know, let's say what they said, next Thursday, there will be a memorial for Dr. Ben. What do you think about that idea of blacks as the original Jews?
It is.
What does that mean to people when they say that? What does that mean? I had a former student of mine who keeps putting up stuff like that on my Facebook. What does that
Blacks
mean?
Blacks were the original Jews?
Yeah.
I don't understand what it meant. I don't understand. They were the first ones.
The first one what?
Jews. They were the first Jews. Black people. What part of that you don't understand? Original?
Okay.
Original is first, right? Then there's imitation.
And there's the innovation.
And then there's the innovation from the original. So?
All right. I don't even want to go there. Because
but why you don't want to go there? Did you read what's the book? Or the secret relationship between blacks and Jews?
No, I've never read that.
Yeah, you got to read that. You got to read that.
So, I don't know.
So you wanna get to that?
I don't even know what to think about that.
Mm.
That kind of stuff, it just turns me off. It really does. But it's April Fool's Day, so. New Mexico man in jail after tossing banana peel at Dave Chapelle during the show.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who attends a comedy show should expect some impromptu jokes hurled their way if they decide to do something like pull out a sketchbook and start drawing during the show. That was the second most important lesson of the night for a pair of friends that attended a stand-up show in New Mexico featuring Dave Chapelle. The first was to never throw a banana peel at a veteran comedian. What was supposed to be the Monday evening laughs and fun ended in one of the pals getting thrown into a jail cell after he decided to throw an old banana peel at Chapelle when the comedian began making jokes about his friend. It all started when 30-year-old Christian Englander's pal decided in the middle of the Chapelle show that it would be a great time to get in a good sketch. Santa Fe Police Lieutenant Andrea Dobbins said the friend was allegedly drawing when the comedian noticed the lack of attention on the actual show. When Chapelle asked the man's name, he delivered a faux moniker, Johnny Appleseed. Chapelle rolled with the answer and began delivering a string of jokes surrounding the fake name. According to the police, Englander wasn't too happy about his friend becoming part of the show. Police said then he tossed a banana peel at the actor, hitting him in the leg. When being arrested, Englander acknowledged tossing the peel at Chapelle, and officers said he seemed very intoxicated after being escorted out of the show. Englander told police the peel was from a banana he had eaten earlier.
Why you cracking up? The guy had a banana earlier.
He had a banana earlier.
And he saved the skin.
He kept the peel in his pocket. And so Dave Chappelle
there was
made
no garbage
him
around.
angry. Yeah,
there was no garbage around, so he kept it in his pocket. You gonna say, you little, take that, you know, yeah.
It isn't